Hello and welcome to part 4 of the Automation and 88 Supercar Challenge in BeamNG. With me as my test driver, say hello.
Hello, I'm a test driver.
Excellent. And first up, we have the Ham HS8 by ABG7. I can speak. Go.
And we're off. Okay.
Cool. So you gave this car 6 out of 10 for the way that it drove.
Yes, it was car. It was like... Okay, so... It drove like generic supercar, basically. Like, it was... ish, like fast-ish. It was... It did corners. It
Just did
drove.
it did everything well, but nothing outstanding, basically.
Yes.
Is what you say.
There's honestly nothing special about the way it drove. And there's not much to say about it, so now
Which is fair enough.
we're gonna be
Oh, I don't
awkwardly
know,
rambling about stuff. Okay.
No, it's the beginning. It's fine. We haven't gone to that phase of insanity yet. But
Good point.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it looks rather stable from this run. Well, a bit of a lock up there. No
Yeah, a little
ABS.
bit.
You haven't started complaining about the lack of ABS, so it didn't have a terrible brake setup.
Yeah, there was one car that had ABS in this entire episode, so and that's like the very last one as well, which was a nice treat, but
yeah, we'll get to that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Going around the corner now.
Yeah.
This track has multiple of those.
Yeah, I seem to remember this car having a good ABS setup. I'll be honest, I haven't checked in a while because it's been how long? Because we're really good at getting these out.
Oh yeah, no, that's my fault. This whole series of things has just been a just test of scheduling.
I'll be honest. Usually it's this slow anyway. This is nothing new.
Yeah.
But no, it's fine. Right into the tunnel, and it's still going.
Yep.
Excellent.
Funny thing is with this one, it hits the time limit, but like as soon as it does, it runs out of fuel like afterwards.
That just means it's got a perfect setup.
Yes.
This is
Which
optimized.
Isn't anything special when all the other cars did as well, apart from the last. I think the last one. No, the last one. I'm just lying. What am I? No, the last one didn't. Okay, I'll just leave it for when you see it.
Well done. To be fair, it looks like it's making pretty good progress compared to everything else.
Yeah.
Even though the points in this barely mean anything, because I have set it up wrong. Or, like, so there's barely a points difference between everything. But it's fine. Yeah, but it's weird actually how small the gap is. You'd think 3 minutes of road and with some of the performance difference we've been seeing.
Anyway,
And is that a fuel there?
No.
Yeah.
Well, time limit, but you know.
Yeah, 5.8 kilometers.
Yeah. Basically, generic supercar. Not to be like mean to the guy who made it or anything, but you know, it drove alright.
It does what it needs to do, really.
Yeah.
It's nothing outstanding, but it's nothing sort of terrible or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, next car.
Next car.
From OME, we have the Iguana 12, which you've given it a 3 out of 10. We're going to get going?
We are, if Beam decides. Okay.
So, yeah, 3 out of 10, which sort of proves... It's the sort of theory I've had where the better looking a car is, usually the worse it is to drive or mechanically.
And vice versa, apparently, with my car, but we don't get into that. Yeah, this thing was just constant wheel spin, pretty much. Like, I don't know, it's
Oh yeah, it's on medium compound tyres.
Why?
Yeah, I don't quite know. I suppose for the fuel economy thing, but the thing is that doesn't really matter in this since they're going to be driven hard anyway. The rolling resistance doesn't really matter if you can keep corner speed up. So, yeah, I can try it, but I don't get paid off just because you're losing that much time in the corners that you've then got to build up that speed again.
Yeah.
So you're not actually driving as efficiently. At least that's my theory behind it, because I can't see any other reason why it would have medium compound.
I
Yeah,
almost
no,
lost it though.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Still, it is going quite quick there. Is this surprisingly not actually one of the fastest cars? It does do 197, which is by no means slow.
Also, I almost hit the wall there. I almost just plowed straight into it, but it's not
Yeah, it's fine. No, you're just pushing the limits of the circuit.
Also,
like
there was
any
more
true
wheel
racing
spin.
car.
Yeah. Bit
It's
more
like,
wheel
have
spin there.
you know those like you see those old replays like Senna driving on the limits and the car sort of wiggling about everywhere.
Yeah.
That's just what this is.
I am Senna. This is now watch me snap oversteer into the wall in the tunnel. Too soon?
Always. Especially considering what is the 25th anniversary this year.
Oh yeah, good point. Also, I almost lost it here as well.
Yeah, you're really sliding about. Yeah, no, you can just see the. It's weird actually. In BeamNG, the sports tyres have such a big grip advantage. As a car, the final car actually is on hard compound tyre, not on this episode and the next one.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, I'm not.
Because I think
really
that's gonna be entertaining. So stick around for that. Anyway,
I'll try to as well.
alright, yeah, you might not.
Okay.
So minute 50. So there is a bit of a pace difference between this one and the last car. I am still surprised at how close everything is, but still. Here we go.
Time limit?
Yeah, there you go. So 5.6 kilometers.
Yes.
And again, everything's quite close.
Yeah. There's like the 8th car that got 5.6 kilometers now. Oh, I paused it on 666. That can only mean bad things for the next car.
Is that foreshadowing something?
No. Actually, it might be. I don't know. What was the next car again? I guess we'll
Let's
find
see.
out.
From JERACERX, we have the Lam X10 TT. Whatever. Go.
Okay. We will get JERACERX to dub that over, and I'm going to shout at myself in editing.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright.
And you gave this another 3 out of 10.
Yeah, 2 words. Turbo and lag.
I'm pretty sure that summed up my review of it in automation as well.
Okay, because you know that sign we just passed there? On my first lap, I was going like around it, then all of a sudden the turbo kicked in, and like the rear stepped out and it made me swerve the other way around it.
No, it's fine, it's just like, it's autopilot. Rear wheel steering.
Okay.
This car is like super advanced, you know, it's got a HICAS and whatever else and other acronyms.
Hands and
yes.
Traction control. No, it doesn't have that.
No, because traction control unlocks in 89 and this is 88.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, lots of turbo lag.
Yeah.
To be fair, now that it's in the power band there, it doesn't look so bad.
Yeah.
Like it's properly flying along, but yeah, I can imagine coming out with some of the slower turns.
Going onto the motorway, there was there's like a big hole, and I visited that so many times. I actually made a friend there. He's a rock, and he's called Fred.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, you can see just how much it is. How many times did you hit that curb?
Oh, I went over it so many times.
Yeah.
I wrapped myself around a pole once. It was not fun.
Yeah. Did we say you got a 3 out of 10?
I think we did.
Yeah, I probably mentioned it at the beginning, but better make sure. Anyways, we're coming into it now, into the tunnel. That's the one. How was it like steering wise then?
It turned.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great, to be honest. Yeah, but like just big old turbo lag, and it was a bit understeery as well, so you know.
Just well, yeah, it's a big, heavy, saloon car, big engine at the front with lots of turbo lag.
And it ran out as soon as you passed that, so.
So 4.9, or how
No,
are we
it's
measuring this? When it stopped? 5? Oh, there's 1 point different. I'm going to give it the 5.
4.95. There we go. Okay.
Cool. Next car. And finally, from Koolkei with the Grahet Super Clarity.
And Bob.
You really like this.
Yes, I really do like this. So
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. It was like the what was it? The Roadhawk, I think it was. The first car we had, which I really liked. But this was like that, but better somehow, but not perfect. Because there was like 1 or 2 things that were wrong with it, i.e. brake fade and understeer, which you'll be able to see at like the going onto the like double kind of like hairpins, I guess, at the end of the first motorway bit. Track's confusing, whatever. But you know, I really like this.
You're channeling your inner Colin McRae there, or Ken Block.
Yeah,
probably Ken Block.
Yeah, because he's gay.
Exactly.
Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, all-wheel drive car. I don't think it was too overly powerful. Like, it had a lot of power, or like a decent amount of power, but it wasn't like insane amount, so it was controllable.
Yeah.
And didn't you say it had ABS?
Yeah, it did have ABS.
So yeah, pretty much all the ingredients for a very drivable car. So yeah, you are dealing with a bit of understeer there. Got close to the curb.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Okay, maybe it was a bit much understeer, but yeah, I could normally like rectify that with just a little dab of handbrake. So you know.
Yeah, it's just a casual bit of handbrake.
You know, just to even out the understeer.
I'm sure the differential and driveline appreciated that.
Pretty sure all like BTCC drivers use a handbrake when they're understeering. So.
Do they?
I mean, are you gonna ask one? No.
That's a fair point. No, I'm replacing you with Jason Plato now.
Oh, please replace me with Jack Goff. He's got a funny name.
He does.
Anyway,
yeah. When did this run out fuel now? Did it go to the same place everything else did?
Yeah, it did. Actually, no, it went a bit further, I think.
Ooh.
Also, bit of a slide there.
Yeah, you really like sliding this.
Yes, it was very fun to drive.
Yeah, I've noticed the things that you like the most are the all-wheel drive cars that are easy to drive, and also the thing you made.
Yeah, because I can make what I like.
This isn't suspicious or anything. Totally balanced. Oh, it's broken 6 kilometers.
Yeah, and it made the 3 minutes, so it was actually really quick.
Yeah, it was the quickest, and well, we've already set a new record.
Hold on a minute.
That's like significantly better. What?
Okay, so that plate is white at the back. This one's yellow at the front, and it's different on both sides. I'm not the styling judge though, so whatever.
I didn't notice that.
It's the opposite of the UK and the different plates. Whatever.
You know what? I feel like that justifies the 4.5 score it got for styling. Am I doing this in order or just first to last?
I don't know, you choose. I mean, it was the wrong way on the first episode, so I don't think it really matters anymore.
Okay. So the scores. First up, ABG got, if I can read the table right, 323 points total, which is pretty impressive. Not quite enough for first, though. Although I think that's third place, if I'm reading that correctly. Then OME has 330, which just slots them into second place, 3 points off Armour Motors. Wow, is the first car that entered this going to win this?
It might.
That's going to be a bit awkward. Then JERACERX got 265 points, and finally Koolkei got 297. So, yeah, I don't know, there's some decent high scorers, and also JERACER. And yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to Boost and Ethanol for more, and also Test Driver's channel in the description there. And whatever else, I've got a Discord server, etc. You sort of need to be in to join these challenges. And yeah, goodbye.